big sort of rumours and news going around in the last couple of hours that Liverpool have made Sporting Lisbon midfielder Mattheus Nunes their priority signing. And I have said this for the last couple of weeks on this podcast, on this on this show, that Liverpool need to bring in another central midfielder. I believe Liverpool are bringing another central midfielder, and I said that based on the fact that we more or less now know with Oxlade-Chamberlain injured, with Naby Keita and Everton staying fit, we're short in that area. And I also said that if we don't sign someone permanently, we should bring in Gini Wijnaldum on loan. So I knew that Liverpool needed somewhere in the central midfield. So did yourselves. I'm sure you knew as well. Well, the news coming through is that Liverpool are interested in making Mattheus Nunes for £45 million their next big signing, and this can be funded by the sale of Oxlade-Chamberlain coming up as well. But we've more or less made plenty of money with Taylor Romney's percentage fee coming in, the sale of Ben Davis, and also the sale of Nico Williams. So this money is definitely there. We've got it. Pay it, and he's a Brazilian. So I'm going to tell you a little bit more about him. So here we go. Let's just get onto his Wikipedia. So Mattheus Nunes was born on the 27th of August 1998, and he's a professional footballer who plays as a midfielder for Premier League side Sporting CP, which is Sporting Lisbon, and the Portugal national team. Nunes started his career with Excelsior before moving to Liga Pro side Estoril. During his time with the club, Nunes played mostly in the reserve team before moving to Premier League side Sporting Lisbon in January 2019. In 2022-21, Nunes helped Sporting win the double and the Premier League and the Taça da Liga. Born and raised in Brazil until he was 12, Nunes opted to play for the Portugal national team and made his senior debut in 2021. His early career, he was born in Rio de Janeiro to Portuguese father and Brazilian mother. Nunes moved to Aceriana, Lisbon district at the age of 12 with his mother and his stepfather. He started playing football with his local side Aceriense and also helped his family in the bakery for a short period. Nunes made his senior debut for Aceriense during the 2015-16 season in the Lisbon Association. He started the 2017 pre-season on trial at Oriental, but was not signed due to a thigh injury and subsequently returned to his club. Nunes signed with Estoril in the summer of 2018. He made his debut in Liga Pro on the 14th of October in a 2-2 draw against Varzim. Started but leaving injured shortly before the end of the first half. During most of his spell, he was associated with the reserve team. On the 29th of January 2019, Sporting of Premier League, he signed a 5.5-year contract for €500,000 fee for his economic rights and a 45 million buyout clause. So this tells me, this is euros, so we're looking at about 37 million quid, right? This is our player if we meet that 45 million euros. It says after playing for the club's under 23 team, Nunes received his first call up to the national team on June 2020, coming on as a second half substitute. It goes on to say increasing his buyout clause from 45 to 60 million euros, with the club deciding to pay Estoril 450 grand for the other half of the economic rights. And it just goes on to say a little bit about his international career, his style of play, which is important for supporters to know. Nunes is usually deployed in a double pivot in a 3-4-3 formation, operating as a number 8, looking to get forward and contribute to the attack, and also has a good passing range, as he can make different types of passes, whether he is looking to switch the play or try and break the lines with penetrating passes or passes that split the opposition back line, which is highly effective. He also has the ability to carry the ball forward and make progressive runs, using a combination of speed and strength to make these runs while also displaying a good technique on the ball. Nunes also possesses a good anticipation of reading the game, which allows him to make effective interceptions and challenges. He sounds to me like a little bit of a Thiago and a Fabinho mixed in one. So this is going to be a great signing if we can pull this off. So it just says here that he's played 74 games for Sporting Lisbon and scored 6 goals. And he's played 8 for Portugal, scored 1. So this is really, really big news, and I'm super excited about it. And let's hope we can pull it off. I'll just go on further to say here, that was reported by the Liverpool Echo, but it's all over Twitter as well. So you know I don't normally go live unless there's something in this. So let's hope we can pull it off and really make this a great signing.